What the fuck? Why isn't this happening? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. Where the hell was the you were supposed to get this. All right, something got screwed up. There's a new well, that was anticlimactic. Where the hell is my intro? Restream just what the fuck? Why isn't this happening? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. Where the hell
Oh my god.
was the
Looks better.
you were supposed to get this. All right, something got screwed up. There's a new
All right, folks.
wow, 2025. We're off to a good start. I wanted this stupid intro. It's not a stupid intro. There's only 5 of you right now. Let's figure this out. All right, so we're over here now. Now, why the hell on intro? Now I'm here. Why isn't the scene there? What's going on? Anybody in the chat? Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about crypto. Happy New Year, Coop. Hey, Mort, thank you so much for showing up, dude. Wow. Wow. And can you guys even hear me? Can you hear me, Mort? Mort. Oh my God. My son wants to be a Minecraft streamer, and he took my microphone adapter. So I'm having to use the MacBook. Everything's just falling apart, folks. But what's going on? Shit. All right. Am I losing steam for this? I might be. It's been a weird fucking couple of weeks, folks. Jesus. Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's. The day after Christmas, I got, what's up? Oh, it's up. Gigi can hear you. Okay, cool. Thank you. I got an email seemingly from X that said that my account was going to be suspended in 48 hours unless if I disputed a suspension because of a post that I sent. And it was a post on Tiffany Fong's site on Tiffany Fong's page, where she was joking about, because she's Asian, that eventually she's going to be like this. And then she showed a picture of an Asian lady and an old, like, out of shape white guy. And essentially my response was, well, with Elon simping, you'll look more like this. And I posted a picture of Mark Zuckerberg and his Asian wife. Harmless, obviously. Turns out it was genuinely harmless and nobody gave a shit. Wasn't even a highly liked post. Not many views. Nobody got to see it. Like all of my posts on X now. But that's okay. And so I get this email, looks very official. I'm getting, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Elon Musk is censoring me for this stupid ass joke? And so I follow the link in the site, and it has me log into Twitter. I think I was just a little bit blinded by my outrage. You know what I mean? I was a little blinded by the outrage that I would be censored for such a silly joke from Mr. Freedom of Speech. So I moved a little faster than I usually would. And then it took me a few times to get my password in there. And eventually it said it was fine. And then I went to another page and I wrote out my little thing. Wrote out my little, hey man, why don't you guys like jokes thing to dispute my suspension? And then I look in my inbox right after that, and I see that my password's been changed. My 2-factor authentication has been turned off. It's been turned back on. And then my account has been delegated to somebody in China. And then whoever was in China sent a couple of posts from my account saying that Coop has been launched on Pump.Fun. And I don't think they got much traction on that. Insert joke. And then, they deleted those posts and they haven't done shit since. But I can't get X or anybody to pay me any damn mind. What's up, Rome? Thanks for showing up, man. Hey, guys, look, we're doing the best that we can. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the best that we can with what we got. I got to say, though, right now, when you talk about crypto, did you guys have a good holiday, by the way? Did you have a lot of people asking you what they should do, what they should buy? Isn't it too late to buy Bitcoin, Coop? What should I buy, Coop? I want to play. Well, what's your risk? I don't mean, look, I know it's risky, but I don't want my money to disappear. Like, what was your advice? Did anybody ask you this? That wasn't the type of person that's wanting to go all in on something like Mog or Monco or something, but is the type of person that actually wants to invest in this industry because they feel like it's passing them by and they're too late for Bitcoin. Now, I know a lot of you, well, not a lot of you maybe, but a lot of people would be like, it's not too late. It's never too late. The only time it's too late is never. The only time it's too late for Bitcoin is never, right? That's the whole vibe. But I can understand when Bitcoin was the best performing asset of 2024. It's over $100,000, not anymore, but it was. Where they would think, yeah, maybe it is a little too late. So, what was your advice? I felt like, look, this is how I feel when I'm talking to somebody like that is very serious. I mean, of course, I can lead them towards alternatives, but in the end, I don't want the call back. So, just as long as whatever I recommend doesn't go to zero. So, in one case, this woman is like, she's investing in stocks for the first time. She wanted to have a little exposure to crypto. She was the one that was saying that maybe she felt like Bitcoin was too late. So she wanted something with more upside. I mean, yes. And then let's see what you guys said. Gigi says, yes, told them it was not too late for Bitcoin, but might be too late for BTC meme coin. Gigi, man, you're not giving it up on that BSV. And I appreciate it, man. Hey, conviction is conviction. Christmas was great. New Year, great. Few questions at work from people about crypto. No, they're definitely. What's up, LB? Happy New Year to you too. Thanks for showing up, guys. We're going to be under attended for a bit, but maybe if I keep up with it and start doing some recorded, edited videos where I deep dive and I stay at it, we'll be able to build this back up. I mean, do I have to build this other Twitter account up? Do I have to stop payment on the premium of this other my ReCoop account that had nearly 18,000 followers? Do I just have to abandon that, start over? I mean, it's a good at. My alt is at the underscore ReCoop. So maybe I just stop payment on the other one and then I get premium on that and just try to start over. I mean, I guess there could be worse things. And then if I ever get that account back, it'll be the Coop Daniels. That's Coop underscore Daniels. That can be my personal account. And then I'll have a show account. Silver linings. I told the lady to buy ETH. Fucking first time. It's been underperforming, and I think it's got the main narrative, the main thing that you need in crypto to assure that you are not going, that it's going up, is that it's dead. People saying that ETH is dead is the main signal that you need that it's not dead. I mean, Base is saving it. Coinbase is all in. BlackRock is all in. Trump is buying. I mean, give me a break, folks. It's institutional. It's like all of these large things are going to be on it, through it. And Base literally is saving it. And nicely of Base towards Ethereum, they don't even have a token. They use ETH. So we'll see. I told her to buy it and it's up. So there you go. You're welcome, lady. You're welcome. Good morning, everyday Algonaut. What's going on? I don't even know what's going on in the news. I woke up and looked at Twitter and stressed myself out. What am I doing? See, maybe it's a negative. Maybe X is a net negative for me. Like I looked at my phone. Somebody's like, why is this person saying this about you? And then I looked at it and I was like, yeah, why is he? And then I just go down a spiral of, man, fuck this, man. Fuck this, man. That type of shit. Well, let's go. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's catch up together. Let's see if I can. So I'm not even in. I had all these scenes. I came in here last night, set it all up, and then the intro doesn't go. It's pretty annoying. Maybe it's because I did that countdown. I improvised and just put a countdown. Anyways, Restream is updated. Now they have a V2, and they've added some things that I'm sure are good. I just don't know how to use it. Didn't Coinbase CEO have .eth in his email? Base not done with ETH. No. There's just, I mean, look, folks, there's a reason why I talk about the bronze medal party. I think, now look, I want to be more than just an Algorand show for sure. But I have thought for many years, folks, that Algorand could be that bronze. Obviously, Solana right now is, or XRP, but I think for what we're talking about, I mean, almost XRP, I'll almost throw that in with the stable coins, which is becoming more and more true, isn't it? But Solana is clearly number 3 in that world that I'm thinking of. And I do believe that something like an Algorand can disrupt that. It's very similar to Solana. It's its own EVM. It's its own EVM. It's its own virtual machine. And it moves fast. It's cheap. And by the way, Algorand's like, look, I got some meme energy, dude. And so we're going to look at that. We'll talk about it. I got some ideas. I got some thoughts. And we'll see what comes out of my mouth about that. And then let's just knock the rust off. Let's navigate the noise and let's have some fun. All right, fun. So here we are. Let's share the screen. Let's see if maybe I can make this seamless. All right, get this out of my way. Let's go back here. Let's make sure we're looking at it. There we go. Look at that. That was fast. That's faster than usual. Okay, so we're in the future. So that means this is from last night. Okay, the Dow's up. S&P 500 up over 1%. We're excited for Trump, aren't we? The NASDAQ is up 1.5%. They're fighting over who is going to be the House Speaker. Seems like MAGA does not want Johnson, but I think Trump said that he did. Whatever. All right, let's go to, okay, we're good. Look, I got my second monitor over here. We're doing good, folks. All right, let's look at oil. Oil's up. Oil's up across the board. Natural gas down. Gold is down. Silver is back up. It fell below 30. All right. Crypto. Oh, baby. Yes. Oh, I love seeing that. All right. Anything in the headlines that we need to look at? GM and Ford report best annual U.S. sales since 2019. U.S. Surgeon General calls for cancer risk warnings on alcohol labels. Yep. All right. Okay, Joe Biden blocks the U.S. steel takeover by Japan's Nippon Steel, citing national security. I mean, I kind of feel like, let's keep U.S. steel owned by the United States. Seems fair to me. The 10 years up, but ever so slightly. NVIDIA is up. Tesla is up. Booze and beer stocks decline after U.S. Surgeon General's cancer risk advisory related to alcohol consumption. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that little advisory is going to stop people from drinking. Yeah, there's a guy with schizophrenia outside of my office. Student loan borrowers should take these steps before presidential administration changes. Okay, we're not going to read about that. Okay. All right. MicroStrategy is bouncing back up over 10%. Fart coin. Cool. Let's go to CoinDesk. Okay. SPX 6900 sets record highs while trendy AI agents. What do you guys think about these AI agents? I mean, AI agents are clearly the future of trading in a way, and they're going to be much of what the trading volume is in crypto, I'm sure, which is going to make, everybody talks about where are we going to get the fees from and all this stuff. It's going to be from these AI agents just trading like crazy. Block space is going to have demand because there's going to be this automated trading happening all the fucking time. You're going to have sites where people are just going to be hiring these fuckers. But what's the point of the current iteration of AI agents? To be like pseudo Twitter influencers. I don't really understand why, other than the memes. Okay, that's cool. So, I mean, whatever. And that's, I guess that's just my little thoughts on those things. It's the stock market for the people. SPX 6900 is for you, your children, and countless generations after. This just feels like, the Obama, Harry Potter, Obama Sonic Inu like reboot. Oh God, it's so stupid. SPX 6900 crossed the 1.1 billion capitalization earlier Friday to set a new record above $1.25. Virtuals and AI 16Z in the broader category fell by 8% on average. Oh, buddy. The SPX community started the now popular crypto Twitter line, stop trading and start believing in something. That's Murad, right? Murad or whatever. A crypto cult hoping to flip the entire U.S. stock market just moved closer to its bizarre goal, although with trillions of dollars more to go. SPX 6900 crossed a 1.1 billion capitalization earlier Friday to set a new record above $1.25. We just read that. You were born into a world where buying a house means taking on a mortgage in the hundreds of thousands. You've entered an investment landscape where the stock market has already celebrated its most significant gains, leaving you to wonder what's left for you. You're navigating a reality shaped by the aftermath of 9/11, a crippling 2008 recession, an unprecedented global pandemic, runaway inflation, and escalating violence. SPX 6900 is the reset. I mean, that is ominous right there. Own nothing and be happy. Throw it into this bullshit. and you will win. You might. You're winning. If you're early. Since early 2023, meme coins have moved beyond mere dog or cat themed tokens to meme cults that rally behind an idea, a concept, or a feel good reality. Communities of these tokens, such as MOG and Giga and SPX, run rampant on social media platforms such as X. I own MOG, so I'm biased. Not really. I don't really give a fuck. Okay, popular meme coin investors say the token could even flip the likes of Dogecoin. It's the only token with a mimetic target. I don't even know what this guy sounds like. I've never heard him, but this is how he sounds to me. Well-followed meme coin proponent Mustap Murad said in a recent interview, even if it reaches 10% of that, 1% of that, or even 0.1% of that, it's still 45 billion, dude. I do believe Dogecoin is going to get flipped as SPX is the BTC of memes. Oh, fuck off. Let's see what he actually sounds like. Shut up, dude. I want to hear his voice. These are your leaders. This is the next GME. Yeah, buddy. Wow. Wowzas. All right, all good. Okay, let's keep on moving. Let's go. Let's see. Ether's record leverage ratio of 0.5 is over double that of Bitcoin. Do Kwon pleads not guilty to fraud following extradition to U.S. Yes, let's keep U.S. Steel U.S. only owners. Is TikTok done on January 19th, 2025? I doubt it because I think Donald Trump said don't do that. Jeffrey, please share screen. Am I not sharing screen? Share stabbing. Oh, man. And I even have the fucking thing. God damn it. We were watching Murad. I even have the second thing. Well, it's coming. Let's see. GG says, FYI, I did start investing in the top XRP meme coin. Phoenix got a great gut feeling on this one. It's still under $50 million market cap. There's something about this one. All right. There we go. This is the actual, we were watching. It doesn't matter what we were watching. We're not watching it anymore. Working out the kinks. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done this since Thanksgiving. So we're gonna be back. I mean, I'm gonna do this for a while and see if I can build this back up again. And if I can't, I'll do some recorded videos on occasion, and I'll move on with my life. Maybe get an acting job, make real money. All right, let's go to the block. Oh, here we go. Let's read about meme coins again. Let's keep on reading about. This is the meta, right? This is the topic. This is what all of you are interested in right now. So let's talk about it. And no group more important, more critical to the success of Algorand Price right now is than DWF. And here's an article. Meme coins have transitioned into a sophisticated market vertical. Meme coins represent an unprecedented opportunity for generating value, DWF Labs wrote in its end of year report. Meme coins represent an unprecedented opportunity for generating value in and outside of the crypto industry. DWF Labs, the prominent crypto market maker, wrote in its end of the year report. The company said that the combination of social dynamics and financial markets is not merely a passing fad, but a representation of a new paradigm for investing. What began as a satirical commentary on cryptocurrency with Dogecoin has evolved into a sophisticated market vertical that attracts significant capital flows and institutional attention. Indeed, meme coins were one of the breakout successes of 2024 with the launch of a token generation platforms like Pump.Fun and other infrastructure. It became trivial to launch a token tied to a specific theme or meme. DWF Labs notes the sector exploded from 20 billion to 120 billion in market capitalization, representing a 500% increase. A 7-page report breaks down the 4-phase life cycle of a meme coin: deployment, social capital formation, decentral. I mean, this is like such, okay, it's good. People are making money and they're having fun. So don't get me wrong, it's good. People are making money and they're having fun. And there is some sense of social gathering, a way we're organizing ourselves, and it's a hustle. It's as classic as that. It's a fucking hustle. But this idea, like Murad is saying, you got to believe in, all this stuff. It's just fancy words. Deployment. Okay. So they launch it. Social capital formation. You get people to like it and gather around. Decentralized trading, which means these market makers like DWF manipulate the prices. And value creation and distribution. Okay. Namely, every phase of the process is democratized, unlike traditional token launches, which heavily depend on initial capital and institutional support. Meme coins create value when they're able to capture attention. I think the playbook for a lot of these market makers is that they identify these cults, right, that are gathering attention, and then they see if they can run it up to a certain number, right? So I don't know what would be enough for them. I doubt 10 million is enough. But like if you get up to 25 million, 50 million organically, then they see if they can get this thing up to like $100 million and get it on an exchange, they're going to be able to make massive bank off of this, off of all those believers in the beginning that will hold it as they run it up and then dump it and then run it back up again. I think that's the playbook. Okay. All right, let's look at what do we have here? This is more about the AI agents. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF just had its worst day ever. So a lot of outflows, but the price is pumping. All those inflows, the price was, sideways or down. Man convicted in undead apes rug pull dies in apparent suicide. Crypto traders are making riskier bets on Ethereum than Bitcoin. What do we got? I'm interested in Ethereum. right now because I feel like it's not getting. I like it when something is dead. When Algorand was dead, folks, it was at 10 cents, 8 cents. It was dead. Every conversation, anybody I talk to off the record, it's dead. Nobody cares. There's no money coming. The FBI is coming after the foundation. Like, these are the conversations that I was having on the outside when it was at 9 cents. Now it's like fucking gotta grab a bag of ball sack, dog. Ether stands out relative to BTC as the go-to major currency for traders looking to amplify returns with the use of leverage. Investors are taking high leverage risks in the Ether futures. The so-called ETH leverage ratio is significantly higher than that of BTC. While Bitcoin grabs all the eyeballs from institutional narratives, Ethereum's Ether stands out as a go-to major token for traders looking to maximize returns through leverage. Ether's estimated leverage ratio, which measures the degree of leverage your mom employed by traders. Okay, let's keep going. The ratio is calculated by your mom dividing the cumulative open interest. A rising ratio suggests that traders are increasingly using leverage, indicating a surge. Okay, fuck you, bro. I just wanted to know. For instance, if an exchange offers a leverage ratio of 10 to 1, a trading entity control. Okay, I don't want you to explain this to me. I just wanted to know. This level of leverage is considerably higher than that of Bitcoin, which has an estimated leverage ratio of so almost half, the highest since early 2020, but was still well below the record high. So don't be surprised if Ether experiences twice the price volatility of Bitcoin in the near future. That shit going up, man. It's so obvious. It's going up, and the risk is zero, so low. So like, I just think this thing is going up. Damn. That's definitely not financial advice. I told her it wasn't financial advice. I told the other guy it wasn't financial advice. But like, this thing has been beat up all year. I don't know. We'll see. But do. All right, let's look at prices. Oh, baby. Rectum. People are mad about Ballsack on Algorand, but we got Rectum on Solana is up 472%. Don't be mad. Just grab the balls, bro. Pull down and go, woo! All right, Bitcoin at 98.3, even after a record outflow day. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. It depends on when they have to sell and whatever. Ether is up over 3,600. Love to see it. Solana is back up over 17% in the last 7 days. How is volume, by the way? Volume's low. All right. Doge knocking on the door, 40 cents again. Cardano's back over $1. AVAX back over 40. Chainlink is kind of sideways. Let's see. Did it do? Polkadot up 11%. Like to see it. Hyperliquid, don't know shit about it. Algorand. You could build Uber on top of it. You got that at 42 cents, folks, up 23% in the last 7 days. Looking pretty. The volume is back in the stratosphere for Algorand. During this bear market that I hung out with you guys during the entire fucking time, turning on me for some fucking reason. Some of you, not all of you. Algorand volumes were like 30 million, and now it's at 353 million. Stacks on stacks on stacks is at $1.75. Love to see it. All right, let's look at memes, and then we'll look at Vestige. Cummies, because Elon mentioned it. That's nice. I own some goat. All right, Doge. We already talked about that. Shiba, don't care. Pepe, just feel like, yeah, it's good. It's going to be it's the play. I suppose it's the safest, maybe. But at 10 billion, 9 billion. Might want to look down the list a little. Fartcoin, whatever. Brett, that's another, like, to me feels uninspired. I mean, SBX 6900 is cool, but like, I don't know. And then Mog, which I definitely do own. And see, this is what I'm talking about. If you're going to buy like a traditional meme, right? One of these big ones that have like, that are popular in Asia and everywhere. Why wouldn't you go for the cool one that's at 111? That's what I'd do. That's what I done. That's what I done did, dog. Why do I keep on saying dog like that? All right, so Goatius Maximus. Oh, this is different. This is actually down. This is the Solana AI coin. Goat. Goatius Maximus. It's up 25% though in the last 7 days. Sneck at a $540 million market cap. I think that a lot of people rightfully have dreams of something like Monko being in this place. Go get it, guys. Harry Potter's pumping. All right. And then we get into stuff that I don't care about almost exclusively. All right. Let's go to Vestige. Now, as we spoke before, maybe you don't really care about Algorand memes, but a lot of people do, apparently. And there's a lot of people coming to Algorand. This price action going up like this, 26% in the last 7 days is helpful. And then also all of this opportunity. Ball sack. It's a candle. Up a lot. People are making money off the ball sack. Just fucking put that ball sack in your mouth. Maybe taking a little profit over here on Monko. Monko's hanging out at 10 million market cap. Their stable TVL. Look, their TVL is almost up to 1 million. Pretty impressive. Tiny's rocking and rolling. We got Polka Gold still. They're still fighting. I mean, that's wild. Monko, like we said, cooling off just a touch to chase other opportunities, I assume. Akita still kicking it. Having a hard time. These legacy meme coins, the ones that have been there from the beginning. Like shit. Like we'll go to page 2 for Coop. Yeah, Coop is definitely not at its all-time high. It's all good. Pepe is on Algorand if you like to trade it for no gas. Finite showing some strength. Look at that. He's got his total TVL is higher than the market cap. Shout out Bank of Algorand. Late to the party. What's up, Bernie? Win bronze paper. It's coming, baby. It's coming. I wish I had an account that had reach again. Terabro is like the first kind of AI token on Algorand. Almost $1 million market cap. $164,000 in total TVL. Pretty good. The AI on social media is very kind of like in the dust with the wind. We break, crackle, and spin. Live life to the fullest. So hopefully, as we give it more and more information, it'll get a little more fun. In a dystopian world where we all die. Terra, bro. But the ticker's cool. I like the ticker, bro. All right. Ba-da-da. Data. All right. So there we go. Tiny Dick Lion's Den. Oh, man. They took the wind at your sails, Tiny Dick. And then we get to the other guys. Bumgarnered, which is a fundraiser for anybody that might be sued by that guy. He's having a bad day, right? That guy, I hear he's like, I don't know. Well, I'm just going to stay out of it. Based also not getting the love, the vibe. They know nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants these fully circulating because the opportunities. The thing is, folks, and people throw shade at your boy about Coop and RWA and Panda, and they say, "Oh, what happened to all those tokens, bro?" Well, the thing is that those were always sort of templates for a flailing and dying community to revive that community. I mean, Coop was an accident, and it was a whole vibe that really kind of brought us all back and put some fucking energy into it. I didn't mean to do it. It was you guys that did it, but you did it. Now, all the people that were making memes for Coop are either launching their own tokens or using Coop as their foil to show how wrong we were. It's kind of bitch, to be honest. How bad it was. Like, it's like, really? Why would you look back and be a bitch about that? I don't understand it. I really don't. And it's fine. I'm fine at this point. New year, new me, folks. You guys do what you need to do. None of this stuff is going to make or break me because I made sure that it wasn't up to me. You know what I mean? And then I was like, how is there no meme coin called RWA on the token that all I can read? Now all I can read is about ball sacks, but all I could read for a while about Algorand was about RWAs. Oh, TravelX, RWAs. I was like, there's got to be some fun around RWAs. So I work, what are the real world assets that are fun? I have red wine, hookers, blow. I like gold and I like oil. And dogs. It's a template. Maybe we can come up with a different distribution. So I let, community leaders fully distribute it and incentivize their communities with it to hopefully bring some energy back into a community. But fuck him. Fuck Cooper. And then I've lost money on RWA. All I did was pour money into it and buy it. And then I was like, how is this idiot that was calling for Algorand to change to Panda chain for so long? And I was like, you know what? Let's just have some fun. I've never used Rug Ninja. This is a distribution method that I've never done. First, it was just an accidental 1x1, and then we just dumped it unexpectedly to everybody. And then second, it was to get a whole bunch of community heads and distribute it. And then third, I was like, well, I've never used Rug Ninja. Let's do Panda Chain Rockets Algo. And then I literally launched that thing on Rug Ninja. And then the next day, Algorand starts his parabolic run. So it's a seance. Because Panda Chain Rockets Algo literally was right before. It was like, Algo was like 14 cents. And then the next day, after Panda, it was up like 21. And then all it did was go up to 50 cents from there. I'm not saying it's because of that. I'm just saying it's fun. And then from the beginning of my damn show, I've been calling for a bronze medal party. Third place, an actual meme. Fuck off. Celebrate on the third place. I mean, a bronze medal is a pretty good thing to get, right? Even what's a bronze heart? Bronze is cool, baby. Algorand at number 3 is huge. People want to throw shade. Like, I don't have a plan. Like, I'm not trying to build something bigger. But people want to throw shade. For what? What have you done? Anyways, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. I'm going to keep on going. But it's just kind of like, how quick you are to put a fucking ball sack in your mouth to make someone non-rich when you've had a dude that's been here forever, just giving it all away and taking on the weird responsibility of even launching these things, not really profiting much at all, other than people donating and me selling every once in a while. And be like, nah, he's the problem. Good luck, man. Good luck. All right. Let's see. Jaws, that's a fun meme coin that nobody gives a shit about anymore. Okay. I think we've fully done the thing. We can go to X. All right, what did I have open here? Let's read this. About 4 days ago, I think DFART asked me to take the reins on Dougley. I originally got involved in the project when Dale announced it on AlgoCat Space. I could tell Dale just had no team or plan, so I offered to help with Telegram. Then Christmas happened, and shortly after, Dale asked me to take the lead so he could focus on art. I'll be on Barb Space tomorrow to talk about it or answer any questions. Dougley is doing fantastic on the rebound, and we have a lot planned for it. At the end of the day, I thought that algo was a better space with Dougley on it. The more high quality memes we have like Monko, the more eyes we get on Algorand, and the better chance we all end up in a wonderful place. There's another project that dropped tonight, Ballsack. I don't care to hear FUD or opinions. It's a gold mine. Same thought process here. The better the memes on Algo, the higher the eventual price of Algo. Therefore, I'm helping as much as I can. There you go. Here, we got our own Murad, the winner of the why can't I look this dude up though? It's so annoying. I'm like so over that. Why do I have so many notifications? What do you mean all these people are trying out? Coop, my dear friend, good luck on your account recovery. Mighty thanks for the algos. All right, this is just a bunch of spam. Got all excited. I was like, oh, maybe 20 plus. There was a response from somebody that matters. Nope. No response from another. Oh, somebody tagged me. Oh, that's nice. Who did this? Thanks, Freaky. Trying to get people to like my to follow my account. I appreciate you. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I just give up until they let me have Coop_Daniels back at some point in the future. And then I'll just lean in on this, I guess. Anyways, I wanted to look up. This guy's awesome, dude. I can support that guy. Let's see. I'm sure he's on all over my timeline. But why the hell can't I look up Jorge? Maybe it's not meant to be. Jesus, that's funny. Here he is. Oh my God, this guy. Just checked EXA market and everyone's selling NFTs from Monko. Be Monko. Monko's definitely got the vibe. And I mean, they're talking about market makers. I mean, do they have, is it DWF? Because if it is, yeah, 50 million is FUD. This ball sack is just climbing the steps. Oh, there was a post that he's posting a lot. He had like a long post that I was going to read. All right, so this is all about Ballsack right now. That's the moneymaker right now. Okay, I'm just following the Murad playbook. It's simple, actually. Just buy the coins where the community's having fun. Monko is a perfect example. The community has a dedicated group that pushes and is excited no matter what. Bro is following these same footsteps. And now Ballsack is going to see similar results. Tickers are like hashtags. People buy when it's funny, there's a community, and there's a value besides money. Adjust your targets for all three above. Is bro funny? And I mean, Ballsack, is it funny? Like a big ball sack, people sucking on it? I mean, it's like irreverent. It's irreverent. I guess it's kind of funny. Here, let's follow him so I can search him. All right. Well, there we go. Live and let live, folks. Okay. And then that's about Ave. Nobody wants Ave right now. Okay, let's go to the chat and see if you guys are talking about anything, and then we'll move on. I'll go here. Let's stop sharing. See if I can figure that out. Oh, there you go. That's how you do that. So let's just go to the opening. That should be good. There we go. Oh, look at that. We're back, guys. My hair's shorter. Got short hair. Got a shirt I've never worn before. Oh, my crypto's pumping. And I'm yelling at people over meme coins. Let's go to the chat. No, that's notes. This is the chat. There we go. Panda chart is holding steady. See, Panda's doing good. Panda is, I mean, I've let it out. I mean, that's going to be, I guess, in the bronze paper. But Happy New Year, Coop. Thank you, Samino. Bye-bye, Mr. Gensler. No more Mr. Gensler. I mean, we got a lot of shit that's about to come, folks. Man. I do want, like, it to be, I think you should, I hope what you're doing, with these memes, everybody that's making a ton of money, I hope you're not too bought in to, I'm going to hold this forever, because that's not how you do memes. You've got to take profit and put it into things that will store your value, right? So, for example, no example, but I'm just saying, like, make sure you're adding to your algo bag. If that's your high conviction play, you're adding to your high conviction actual cryptocurrencies that do something. You know what I mean? That have an opportunity, like algo has an opportunity to do something real in the world that isn't just a pump of balls. You know what I mean? Bitcoin has governmental and institutional adoption at an insane rate right now. Ethereum is the original smart contract layer that has all the institutions, all the tokenization of the higher ups of the governments and all the people that are playing with Bitcoin. They're playing with Ethereum. Polkadot has a good case for being the new internet in a lot of ways. Stacks is able to bring smart contract, kind of activity to Bitcoin. So find something where there's a narrative that you can get behind. I'm not saying any of those narratives need to resonate with you, but they're real. There's an actual thing happening. Avalanche has institutional interest and all that stuff for tokenization as well. So I'm just saying, make sure you don't have to dump, you don't have to sell all, but shave some profits and store your value, because I am concerned that we're getting a little overheated. Everybody thinks that memes are going to go up forever, and then all of a sudden these market makers are going to rip. And it's like, even if you're in a small community like Algorand that is growing, and your $2 million market cap meme, and then all of a sudden market makers start ripping capital out of the major cap meme coins, it's going to affect it down the line. But I mean, that might not happen at all in 2025. And maybe it just won't happen at all. I don't know. But I would suggest, that's like I would do, is I would be adding to my high conviction actual things. But that's just who I am. You know what I mean? Like, what do I care what you guys do, to be honest? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Buy whatever you want. Like, maybe Ballsack is the future of Algorand, but probably not. And you know that. Anybody investing in Ballsack knows that they're going to ride this pump. And then eventually somebody's going to dump. And then everybody's going to talk about, oh, we're washing out the paper hands. We're really going to build the balls. We're really building the balls, baby. We're balling back. We're balling back. Thanks, man. Thanks, Amino. Get him, Coop. Angry Apples is the jealous brother of oranges, 10%. Hey, sometimes you need a foe, man. And that's what I think you guys want. You could argue Coop gave the confidence for this meme season. Well, thanks, Bernie. There he is. GFY, like and share. I'll be back, guys. 10 o'clock is going to be the time that the ReCoop is back. I'll be consistent. I'll show up on time. I was a little late today, but not that. I sacrificed finding this attachment for my microphone because I was like, well, I don't really have the benefit of, an account. I need to be there when people can. I mean, there's nobody here. It's all good. I love you guys, but we're gonna have to build. Oh, Algo Tardio. How did I not even look at Atard? Jesus, Scott Summers. I haven't talked since the rise and fall of our savior, Scott Summers. I mean, he's a beautiful man. I know. Don't kick the links. No click at the links, Coop. Oh my God, I've been so good. What's up, Native? Thanks for showing up, buddy. Hey, Governor's Hat. How is it the LP is higher than the market cap or base? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Them and Finite. Because I bought every dip and put it into LP. Support the damn guy. No big opportunity when it's all circulating. Unless you actually build something. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. I think Monco does. So go get him, man. Because I bought every dip and put it into LP. But I'm all dip bought out. Yeah. Yeah, I did that with RWA GovHat. And I burned a bunch of algo. For real. Wasn't you with the Cybertruck in order to get Elon? That was my big move, guys. I was like, look, I'll show him. I'll blow up a Cybertruck in front of Trump Tower for this awful injustice that he has done to me and my family by taking away my X account. But it is kind of ridiculous that I pay for premium. It was the 26th that this happened. And I can't get anything. All I get is an automated response saying that I do have control of my account. Bro, come on. Like, is there anybody that can help me? Doesn't seem like it. All right, folks. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for showing up. We'll be doing this again on Monday. And just remember, none of this matters. Make money, have fun, get a bag of balls. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. I'll see you guys. Thank you. I don't even know how to end this. That's hilarious. End stream. Jeffrey also bought 6% of supply on the open market and put it into a reserve to reward holders, mostly through LP rewards. So there you go. So look, GovHat, based token, been around, been funny, alt accounts, base Stacy, base Vitalik, base Charles, all these things. Trolling, also GovHat is somebody that has been working tirelessly. Sorry, burped in the middle of that. Has been working tirelessly to create adoption for Algorand, to bring common sense, actually cares about this ecosystem, has been buying his token over and over, and nobody cares. So, it's cool that Solana vibe is coming. Memes are exploding. But it's kind of dangerous. It's kind of like a wife, right? That gets to be, the man has been working. He's not around as much. He's been doing this for his family. And then she decides to get a little side job. She's like 43 years old. And there's some new dude that is showing her some attention. He's got more money maybe than her guy. And she's like, fuck this. I'm moving on. Fuck old Chumpy over here. I'm getting Rick. Let's call him Rick. And then Rick fucks the shit out of her. And she loves it. She tells all her friends how good she's getting fucked. Ooh, she's making money. He buys her a little bracelet. And she sucks his dick harder and harder and harder. And then Rick moves on, baby. And then old Chumpy is like, fuck off. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.